Hi friends, today we're going to read this interesting story, The Monkeys and the Capseller, read by Mr. Sanjay Dutt, written by Miss Nushka Malvika. Please get into the story. Once, not so long ago, in a small town in India, there lived a capseller called Taklu. Taklu was not his real name, of course, but he was born bald and stayed bald all his life, so everyone called him Taklu. His brothers, sisters, classmates, friends, the grocer, the teacher, and the postman. By the time he was 10 years old, even his mother called him Taklu, and nobody remembered what his real name was. When they grew up into young men, Taklu's friends spent a lot of time combing their hair. They used all kinds of oils and gels and shampoos. And tried to look like film stars or cricketers. Only Taklu, poor chap, was as bald as a boiled egg and didn't even own a comb. So instead of trying out different hairstyles, he tried out different caps. He tried the Kashmir cap, the Kalu cap, the French beret, the Turkish fez, and the Gandhi topi. Finally, when he had run out of caps to try out, Taklu decided to invent his own. He borrowed colorful scraps of cloth from the tailor and used these to make the strangest, weirdest, and most wonderful caps anyone had ever seen. Soon everybody wanted Taklu's caps. Taklu, make me a cap that will make me look pretty. Taklu, stitch me a cap that will me look pretty. Make me look tall, make me look thin, make me look rich as a king. Taklu. Stop. Don't you think it's easy to make a cap that fits? You think I simply have to sew together bits? It's not that simple as it seems to make a topi of your dreams. First, the head is measured. Then the nose is seen. Then the ears are smelled at, but only if they're clean. The cheekbone gets attention. The jawbone gets a frown. The hairline is examined from the forehead to the crown. And if at the end of it, I get a perfect measure, only then you get a cap that you will always treasure. Taklu, the super cool capseller. Taklu. As more and more people started wearing Taklu's caps, his fame spread, and soon he came to be known as Taklu Topiwala or Taklu the Capseller. Many years had passed, Taklu felt that his caps deserved to be known in the world beyond his little town. So he made a whole batch of marvelous new caps, packed them up neatly in a bundle, and set off to sell them in the neighboring town. To the town led through a dense forest. A gang of monkeys lived in the forest. The gang leader was a vain, silly monkey called Metro. He was always preening and cleaning himself. The foolish monkeys in his gang praised him, took the lice out of his hair, helped him try out different hairstyles, and savagely imitated him. What nice hair you have, Metro. What a great big lice, Metro. Great nice lice, Metro. The monkeys chattered and tittered as they fussed row. But Metro had a secret. He was going bald. No one talked about it. Yet Metro knew there was a little bald patch on the top of his head that was growing bigger and bigger every day. He was very worried, but he didn't know what to do. On the day that Takalu set off to seek his fortune, there was a wind blowing from the north. Metro could feel his bald patch growing cold. He sat moodily on the banyan tree, and his followers sat in silence around him. A little while later, Takalu reached the same banyan tree. The shade was cool and green under the tree, and Takalu was hungry. So he put down his bundle and sat down. From their perches on the tree, Metro and his lackeys looked at Takalu with interest. "That's an interesting thing he has on his head," said Metro, pointing at Takalu's colorful cap. Interesting, what a thing. Interesting head thing. The monkeys echoed. At that moment, Takalu took off his cap, and Metro saw his smooth, shining bald head. He gasped. This was how his head would look if this bald patch kept growing. The bald man sitting under the tree had covered his head with that interesting thing. Metro wanted to see what it was. But Takalu had tucked his cap into his shirt's pocket. He was sitting down to eat his packed lunch. When he finished, he stood up. He could hear a stream gurgling nearby. I'll wash up and rest for a few minutes before I set off again, Takalu thought to himself. There is no one here, so my bundle will be quite safe. As soon as Takalu left, Metro and his gang came scrambling down the tree. "Open the bundle, quick!" said Metro. "Let's see what's in it. Open and see. Quick, quick." They tore open the bundle, and out fell Takalu's caps. Tall caps, flat caps, soft caps, stiff caps, caps with designs as delicate as cobwebs, caps with colors as bright as the rainbow. Metro was speechless. Here was his answer to his bald patch. Ah! When Takalu returned, he got a terrible shock. His bundle was open and most of his caps were gone. He looked around, but he could see were bushes. What was he to do now? He was ruined. Suddenly, he heard a chattering in the trees. He looked up, and there he sat Metro, wearing one of Takalu's best caps. Around him sat what seemed to Takalu like an army of monkeys. Every one of them was wearing a cap. "Foolish monkeys," he yelled, and shook his fist at them. "Metro, he's shaking his fist. What to do?" Metro was feeling very comfortable in his cap. His gold bald patch had Tro and his gang assured him he had never looked so handsome. Metro was happy for the first time since he had discovered that the coin-sized had a patch on his pate, and it was all because of Takalu. Metro decided that Takalu was his guru. Whatever Takalu did, Metro would do. Takalu wore a cap. Metro wouldn't wear it. Now Takalu was waving a fist. We will wave our fist back at him, said Metro. It's the respectful thing to do. And Takalu, looking up angrily, saw all the monkeys waving their fists at him. It made him even angrier. Come down at once and give me my caps, Takalu shouted, flailing his arms about. With Metro leading them, the monkeys waved their arms about and made loud noises. Whatever he does, we will do, declared Metro. He is our leader. Leader, what he does do, what we'll do. And after that, whatever Takalu did, the monkeys did. You lift your arm, so will I. If you stamp your feet, so will I. If you smile all around, waving up and down, if you bang your head, so will I. You clap this me like a glove, and happy like a dove. Oh, bald-headed creature, you name me teacher, I'll give you all my love. If you hop around, so will I. If you beat the ground, so will I. If you snort and puff, or sit down and huff, in a huff, all this I'll repeat. Oh, will I. Brainwave. Such stupid creatures, muttered Takalu, imitating me. They're doing whatever I do. As he said that, a brainwave came from nowhere and struck him right between his eyes. If they do what I do, I can make them do what I want them to do, he reasoned. First to try it out, Takalu carefully lifted his cap and bowed and put it back on his head. Up. Metro and his monkeys lifted their caps, bowed and put them back on their head. The Takalu, his heart pounding, picked up his cap, held it high and flung it down hard on the ground. Dong. Metro hesitated, but he had decided that Takalu was his leader, so he lifted his cap, threw it down, and all the monkeys lifted their caps and threw them down as well. Takalu ran as quick as lightning, picked up all the caps and put them in his bundle before Metro and his monkeys could understand what was happening. He ran away as fast as he could. Takalu reached the new town by evening and soon sold all his caps and at a handsome profit. In time, Takalu became famous, and Takalu topis were considered the height of fashion. Dense forest. Huff, puff, puff, huff, puff, puff.